Hey, this is Jeff on behalf of the Cast Bullet Association, or the CBA. This is one of the first videos that the leadership team will be creating in order to pass on some of our tips and really casting 101s to help you get the most out of your casting experience and produce the best cast alloy bullets you possibly can. And I'd like to start today by talking about absolutely spotlessly clean mould. The likes of the steel mould here from the good people at Lyman is typically preserved in some sort of coating in order to ward off rust and corrosion, and generally petroleum based. Now, absolutely vital that that coating is removed before we start casting, otherwise we're not going to get perfectly formed bullets, and furthermore we're going to bake some sort of nasty petroleum type compound onto the surface of our mould, which is not at all desirable. So there are many ways to do this. Some people like to use solvents, gasoline or petrol or thinning type substances, but one of the most efficient ways I've found is just very hot water and some dishwashing liquid, an old toothbrush, and just a bit of elbow grease, and get in and give it a really good going over. So this is how I start off. So we get out an old and pour a little bit of very hot water on. That's recently boiled, and then some dishwashing liquid, and then in with the toothbrush and really scrub the cavities very well, like this. Now the benefit of the toothbrush is it gets into all the nooks and crannies, all the grease grooves, the driving bands. Flip the sprue plate back. Don't forget to clean under the sprue plate, under there, because that holds grease as well, grease and oil. And some of the coatings are quite easy to remove. WD-40 CRC, very easy to come off. Some of the thicker, heavier products, you might need to put a bit more time and effort in. So there we are, really good scrub with the dishwashing liquid, and then boiling water over the top. And give it a shake off, and then with a nice soft rag, I like to wipe off all the excess water best we can to prevent any flash rusting once we put our mould aside. We don't want that. So just get the corner of a nice soft rag into the cavities and pick up all the excess under the sprue plate. Gently close it up, and I pop it on top of my pot of molten alloy there to preheat. Dries off beautifully, end up with a nice hot mould, so when we cast, some of the first bullets that come out are just about perfect. Not unusual to have only 5 or 6 pours before we start getting perfect bullets. Now the same regime can apply to any other moulds. This is a nice brass one. This is a 310 cadet mould from CBE, and while the brass needn't be coated for preservation, again it's got a steel sprue plate. So if that's been coated, again clean it off, and best to clean the whole mould, not just the sprue plate. And the same one here, a little single cavity mould from Lee in aluminium or aluminum. Same principle, steel plate, aluminium mould. It's that straightforward, it really is, and it makes a world of difference. Just removing all that preservative, nice clean mould, you can't go wrong. So that's the first. We're well underway now. We've got our mould sitting here preheating, and once it's up to temp and our alloy is good, we can start doing a bit of casting, and that will be next. Thanks for watching.